Hey everyone, it's Ashley with Slash Gear TV. This is going to be our first episode. We're going to go over a couple articles that we had on slashgear.com, phonemag.com, and iPhoneBuzz.com.
Hey guys, I'm Bree.
And I'm Vince.
Let's start off with the big week for Virgin Mobile.
What was a big week?
Boy, that sucks for Helio. I've
It
got a lot
does.
of friends that's going to lose their jobs.
I couldn't imagine going through something like that. Like, they're such a huge company.
Yeah.
They got bought out for $39 million.
Is that confirmed?
Yep.
Really?
It was in
39 million.
That's not much in the grand scheme of things.
But
But they've invested a shitload
Yeah.
into the company.
Yeah.
Just to sell it off.
And they're
that
supposed to
much.
have that new Ocean phone. Ocean 2.
Yeah, but we don't even know what's coming out, right?
Yeah, they didn't really say if it is or not yet.
So what else is on deck?
We got in the Motorola Rocker phone, not even released yet.
It's the
with
E8, right?
The
Yeah.
E8 with T-Mobile.
it's got a nice scrolly wheel. Very music-related phone.
I loved that when you press the music button, the lights would light up to be just like an MP3 player.
So everything else fades out?
Yeah, all the numbers fade out and they'd show up like a play,
So it's
Button.
play.
And
and then this.
it doesn't it supposed to have like 2 gig of RAM?
It does, and it has
Internally?
the 2 gigs.
And you can sideload a bunch of music in there,
My
right?
favorite
Yeah.
part is it holds a normal headphone jack.
You know the one thing I
Right
hate
at
about
the
this
top.
headphone jack is I just want to yank it
It's-
off.
I know.
Yeah, it
It's
keeps
so
popping
loose.
out.
This
Yeah.
seems so flimsy. That would be the
I would
first
totally
thing to
yank,
go.
yeah, first thing to go.
It would be
Other
awesome.
than
It would be
Other
awesome.
than that, it just feels really solid.
It
It's
does.
very sexy. It's very.
And these
I'm glad you
almost
said sexy because
It
it would be so wrong coming from me.
no,
Well-
it is. It's very thin and just like smooth looking.
Yeah. Well, and these buttons, your fingers almost get trained to think they're real.
Yeah, and it's like
buttons.
vibrating. right?
Yeah.
And
So they're really easy.
I think they're
really
$199
responsive.
bucks.
I
With a
think
two-year
so,
contract with
yes.
T-Mobile. Exclusive to
Which
T-Mobile.
seems
Mhm.
kind of high. 'cause, I
Considering
mean,
the Instinct's
seems-
only 100.
Yeah.
But this
29.
is. I don't know. I like the whole how it completely turns into MP3.
I don't know. I mean, speaking of the Instinct,
Yeah.
didn't they have a great week too?
Those were flying off the shelf.
For
They-
129.
$129. Some stores are having problems keeping them in stock.
See, okay, I'm a huge Apple fan.
Oh
but I
God, here
must,
we go.
No. Bear with me. I must give that to Sprint. That their plans, the $99 a month, unlimited everything,
It's pretty awesome.
is awesome. Plus, up to 4 lines, $25 extra a month. Someone else gets the same thing.
Yeah.
So if you got a family, that's unlimited. That's huge.
And I mean, and Sprint's got such a big subscriber base where all they need to do is upgrade,
Mhm.
and it's not that expensive for such a great phone. But to me, value-wise, I mean, this is a pretty expensive phone, in my opinion. Anyways, did they announce the numbers of people that bought?
Not the numbers, but it made records for Sprint history. It's the
Cool.
best selling they've ever had.
And you guys know, I mean, anyone who knows me knows that I have a soft spot for Sprint. And for this thing to do really well is just giddy up.
They had
Well,
to
and I
increase
must give it to all the
production.
people who are very Sprint biased. They always want to stick with Sprint.
Yep.
This is a good phone where you don't have to get the iPhone and go to AT&T.
It's a strong competitor
It is.
to the iPhone, but I think my concern is,
The SDK is just what's huge
Yeah.
in the iPhone. Developers can make their own stuff.
and the user experience. I mean,
But I mean, for a basic user who wants a phone that's cool, hip, on the edge of technology kind of thing, this is a great one.
Yeah, definitely.
and speaking of the iPhone 3G, I'm gonna have to personally fly to New York that day,
Which he sucks.
and so.
I told him to take him in,
Yeah.
take me in his
Well,
carry-on.
I don't know about that. You're kind of above 60 pounds, so we're gonna have to.
I will fit under the seat if it's for the
Fit
iPhone.
under the seat.
If it's for the iPhone.
So I'm gonna be there. I'll have information on our site, iPhoneBuzz.com, if you guys wanna get together for lunch or something and talk about the new iPhone 3G.
That and I personally work for Best Buy. I know, don't kill me. But there's been very, very strong rumors floating around that the iPhone will be released in Best Buy and Radio Shack. So I might actually just camp out at Best
I
Buy.
can't imagine Best Buy carrying it.
I know,
That's
right?
crazy. But
Well,
they carry every other phone.
But
They have
Best
a whole
Buy
phone
launched
section.
mobile, and mobile has GSM unlocked
Exactly.
phones. They have that kind of thing. So that is towards one kind of customer, and I think they're just trying to expand their basis.
How's that? How would that
Plus
work
the
with the
iPhone-
AT&T agreement though? See, because right now you can only get.
But AT&T is through Best Buy. It's
Yeah.
not going to be a GSM iPhone. It's going to be
That's
through
true.
AT&T. Not all of our stores carrying AT&T.
That's true.
So something to think about.
Yep. What else is on deck?
Since
here?
we're on phones, let's talk about the T-Mobile at home.
Cool.
We got this in this week.
What do you guys think of it?
I would like to try it. Like really try it out for like a solid month.
Yeah.
Because I'm not home much,
that's why
but
they're
when I
here.
am,
Yeah.
I never use my home phone because why?
Exactly.
Like I have my cell phone all the time,
Reception.
but
She lives in the boonies.
yeah.
I live in the boonies, and what I love that you're able to take the phone number you already have.
And just port it over?
Yeah.
Does
port
it do it
over.
automatically or how does it work?
You have to do it through them.
How, I mean,
I'm not sure how long it will take, but
They said
It's-
it's really instant. I mean,
yeah,
it's just
it's
like
supposed to
pouring
be
it from like
extremely
Cox
easy.
so
or
how
whatever.
does this work? I mean,
It picks up the signal of your cell phone.
It's
this
a router.
does?
It's a router. So it
Right.
detects
So
that
does
you're
it,
home.
so does it plug directly into your home phone line or how does that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah.
I noticed there's like phone one.
Yeah, so
and
phone. So if you have, it can do up to
Is there-
2 lines. Plus, it's just a router too.
Oh, so
It's
you've got like a
router.
fax line or?
Right.
Here's the router part. There we go.
Oh, okay. So it should be pretty easy to set up.
Yeah, real easy.
So if
It's
you're
got
if you're like a
diagram.
soccer mom, it should be easy enough for you to set up.
Just
Well,
like
yeah,
a Dell,
plus-
look, it's color coordinated and
Plus,
real easy.
How many people now are switching to wireless routers?
So you're
Where
getting
this
two
is
in
all
one.
in one.
So you're getting a router, a phone system, and how much does it cost?
I believe if you have
T-Mobile service already?
T-Mobile already, it's like 10 extra bucks a month, and it's completely unlimited.
Dude, that's like free.
$10
long
a
distance?
month. Yeah.
Nationwide.
God.
3-way
So-
calls.
It's
Caller
definitely worth it.
ID.
And
And
does,
phones are
wait,
nice.
wait, does this come with
The two phones
are
and
separate,
the-
right?
No, it
Right.
comes with it. It's all
No.
packed. This whole at home thing. It's
This is
a
a
set.
whole package.
And I think that costs like $50
This-
to get the whole pack, and
Okay.
then
Well,
to add
that's-
onto your
how
plan.
much is the router?
It's the same. It comes together.
Oh,
It all comes together.
it's not bad at all.
No, not at all.
So
Yes.
I did get a private briefing with T-Mobile a while back
Mhm.
regarding this whole package, and so we're asking, you know, you've got the unlimited plan and whatnot. So what really distinguished this from those plans? So the answer we got was, folks like Ashley living out in the boonies, no service. This is perfect. It's only $10,
Yeah,
and it's an
definitely.
easy solution to having to use your cell phone and whatever.
Yeah, and you get to take the number that your family knows
You can
with you.
port it over.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't gotta change numbers. It's your home phone, same as your cell phone, which is really awesome.
So while we're on wireless, weren't you testing out a Kia Sarah card?
I am.
How you liking it so far?
I think it's amazing.
How's the speed like?
The speed, it actually works off the Verizon network.
Really?
They're one of the best in my eyes just because their network is
I know
so
you're a
good.
Verizon girl too.
All
Well,
in
they're
that.
kind of everywhere. So I do love Verizon.
Okay.
I'm an
Yeah, man.
AT&T girl only because of the iPhone, but this card has saved my butt a couple times.
Was there a
this week.
router that came with that? We don't have it here
Was.
today,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
No, but the router, I mean, it slides in. There was no setup, no nothing. Slid in, recognized that there was a connection there, and it spread out the signal. I mean, you saw us use it at the coffee
Oh,
shop.
yeah.
All
Yeah.
3 of us were on it.
We'll
and
have that
internet
on.
speed
We'll have the
was
link on the story later.
Right. Yeah.
So
it
why don't
went
we?
up on /gear.
So why don't we shift gear and let's talk about stuff that was written up on Slack here,
Slash
computing
gear.
wise.
Okay.
Well, the biggest one, the E.
The EPC.
Ah! I just want to scream. So what's up with that?
The EEEPC 901.
Yeah, we got that.
901.
Hey, kudos. I mean, actually, shout out to Debbie for getting that 901 in for us to review.
Yes. thank
Crazy
you.
And-
little computer.
Chris and
They're
you
awesome.
did an awesome job writing that review up
Yeah.
so quickly.
You
Hopefully,
did an
we'll
awesome job with those pictures.
hopefully
too.
we'll get to play with it one day if Edie
Yeah.
ever gets done with hogging it.
So details on it comes in Linux
It's
or Windows
Linux
XP.
or Windows, right?
So
But isn't the Linux version the 16 gig and then Windows is 8?
yeah.
I wonder why they did
Well,
that.
I don't know. Well,
You-
Linux takes so much less to run. I think that the Windows operating system is just that much bigger.
That's what I'm saying. The Windows version is 8 gig.
Yeah.
Linux is 16, so it sounds like it should be the other way around. The Windows version should have the bigger hard drive, the bigger solid state drive.
I think it's just how much the operating system initially takes up. Linux takes up less.
Yeah, so to my point, Windows should have the 16 gig version and the Linux should have the 8
No,
gig.
what I'm saying is if they start with 16 each, or say they start with 20 each,
Mm-hmm.
and Windows takes up, 12 gigs of that
Yeah.
just for the operating system, but Linux only takes up 4.
I'm so
That's the
confused.
leftovers.
We'll take that
I
offline.
confuse him easily.
Yeah, that's why I'm not the PC guy. So. What about that really weird name device?
Oh my god, no idea how to say it.
Do we have it written down somewhere?
It's-
I don't want to butcher the name.
It's right here. Kojinsha.
Kojinja. Sorry guys, we're
It's
We have no idea.
Kohjinsa.
and this is supposed to be.
I'm not sure how to say it,
This
and I
is a
don't want
pretty
to
cool
insult
device,
anyone.
right? I mean,
Yeah, it
what's the
touchscreen
It's
with
a tablet,
tablet.
flips.
and does it come in a couple of different configurations, like 8.9 inch or something?
There's 2 of them though. They're like twin
There's
computers. There's
2.
the SC3, which is going to be I think that's the cheaper one, just under 1100.
Yeah.
And then there's the SX.
Ah, that's so expensive though.
Yeah, so the smaller version is $10.49, and then the bigger one gets
When are they shipping?
$11.99.
And for how?
They're
Like
late
July?
in July.
Late July?
Yeah, late July. They come in white and black,
Okay, so
ebony and
if,
ivory.
if memory serves me right, isn't MSI Win they're freaking delaying again?
They are.
What was the issue with
Again,
that? I mean, that's
They keep
retarded.
saying that they blame it on the batteries. And you know what they're doing to make it up to the people that it's been delayed
Let me
on?
guess, they're shipping overnight.
For free! Upgrade. I would be pissed. For free.
What if,
I'd be
what if I
pissed.
live in Germany or something? They're gonna still ship it overnight. There is no overnight service for overseas.
That's
It-
that's
I
what
don't
they're
think they
making
can
it up
make
for.
it
I don't think they
that
can make it.
fast.
that fast.
Like, we're not giving your computer
I
for a
think-
while.
I think it's a good device, but just get the damn thing on the market. I mean,
And they
as soon as-
actually took it off their
Oh, so it's not,
website.
you can't even order it right now?
They took it
Oh.
off to. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's to keep from people pre-ordering it.
Okay, I want to talk about this computer that you love so much.
The
Which
Voodoo.
one? The Voodoo.
The Voodoo.
This is amazing.
I'm so excited. We're gonna get it in, and I cannot wait.
Wait,
It is-
we might get it
we
in.
might-
We might get it in.
We might
so.
get it in. It's
If
insane.
not, take a look at it. It is awesome.
Okay.
You can send them any color swab you want, and they will match it to your computer.
So can it be can it be pattern or just colors?
They say they have their own like paint shop, so
they have like their own paint.
Okay, so
specialist.
what's so attractive about this damn thing? I'm not a PC guy. I've got a
I'm
Mac
right there
and
with
I'm happy.
Hello.
But what is it that attracts you to this thing?
one, the name. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
easily
sorry.
amused.
I don't know
Easily
about you, but
used.
shiny on it.
It's
It attracts
shiny.
me. It's
It's-
very shiny.
I don't,
It's a hot
I don't
looking
care about
computer.
that orange though. That's a
That's
bad
why you
color.
can-
Well, see, that's why, like, if I wanted lime green, I could send them a lime green.
Isn't that your
Like
color?
my car. I would totally send in the picture to my car and be like, match it.
How
That
they
would be
match it?
insane.
They have some magic
Yeah.
pixel
Well, it's
thing.
like take paint to Home Depot. They'll match anything you want.
Exactly.
You know the,
How much
the
is it?
commercial with the big purple bear?
So if
Isn't
I
it
was
like
a
13?
dude, if I was a buyer,
100?
what would sway me to buy this over say
It's a small too. It's
13 inch?
yeah, 13.
So is it cheaper than the MacBook Air?
How much is the MacBook Air?
Like
$17.99.
Definitely, yeah. This is going to be their competition. Okay, since we're talking about PC laptops, we got in the
Toshiba U400. It's actually business series. One thing I couldn't stand though, there's this bubble on the keyboard. It's just driving me nuts.
Is it because of the way it was shipped here?
I think so.
Well, I talked to them at the Digital Experience event this past week in New York, and it may just be a fluke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Toshiba's
gonna
always
talk to
been
them.
good with me.
I'm gonna
Like,
send
they've
it
had
back.
good stuff.
and let them take a look at it. So it might,
Fingerprint scanner though. This
you
is
like
awesome.
that? Have you tried it?
Oh yeah.
Do you have
Bank
to
accounts
train
or
it?
anything
You
on
have to
that?
train it?
Well, you tell them your fingerprint.
Is it?
It's just a one-time
just
thing.
swipe it.
So is it
Swipe
like a
it.
vampire-like? You don't have the finger.
Swipe.
Does that?
Then you probably can't use it.
Yeah, I would
So
say
can you like?
put a toe.
Can you swipe? I was gonna say, can you swipe your
Yeah.
toe through there?
It would be a little awkward in the middle of coffee.
Who's
Hold on,
been
guys.
using that? Who's been using that?
That'd be me.
Do you like it?
I love the size. It's lightweight. I've been taking it everywhere with me.
Okay.
Little 13-inch screen,
Yeah.
built-in webcam.
Love
So-
the webcam.
So next week
for
we're gonna.
Skype.
So
What
next.
I must say is the MacBook Pro gets pretty hot.
Does
That
it?
does
This
get hot.
doesn't get
Yes,
hot
she
enough.
was
Hot.
telling me. I
What
mean,
about
she was using it
performance
for
like?
hours.
What about, I mean, what's your battery like so far on it?
I think it's like 2.
2-3 hours.
Yeah, not
With
bad.
wireless on?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
wireless surfing. That's awesome.
And it's got your DVD-ROM. It's got all your basic stuff. You know,
Yeah, it's
Ethernet.
running Windows XP. It's only got a gig of RAM. I mean, I would upgrade it, but that's just me personally.
I mean, if it's mainly for
Yeah.
word processing, surfing.
Well, because it's a business series.
Yeah.
So a lot of business people are just using.
This
like,
is
word
different than the
processors.
normal look, though, right?
Yes, because the regular, the non-pro, that aren't business are like a glossy look, and they show like every fingerprint. We saw
Kind of like
that
a
Best
voodoo.
Buy. Yeah.
We don't know yet. We haven't got in. So
Kind of like your voodoo.
we don't know yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. That just sounded
He ran over my foot.
Oh, I'm
He
sorry.
ran over my foot.
Workers' comp. Oh, we
Yes.
don't have workers' comp.
Well, I'm gonna take
Okay,
you from your
so
word.
I think
But-
we've got the
wait.
protege in too for you guys to play with.
Yeah.
We can feature that next week.
You're dissing on my voodoo, but what could we use for the voodoo?
The Surface. Oh, good point.
Point
Surface
that out.
Surface Clean. I saw these guys at Digital Experience this past week, and they're supposedly really cool. I mean, can you see that mist? But anyways, this is supposed
Is it
to.
a pen?
Yeah, it's
For
a
the phone,
pen.
it's a pen.
It's a pen, and it's got the liquid in there, and it's refillable.
Oh,
So this
Let's
is a-
test it. Let's test it.
And it's made for phones. It's made, it's not going to damage your screen. It should be really good. And it's
That is really good.
surface-clean.com. And my first comment was, hey, are you guys going to get sued by Microsoft?
Well, yeah, because it's.
And so they told me it's a different market.
Mhm.
It's totally trademarked, patented, and they're not going to get in trouble with Microsoft.
nice.
Because that was my immediate thought. Was
Yep.
it Microsoft Surface?
Yep. And great people, guys. I encourage you to check it out. Yeah.
can't
And
believe
by the
it
way, you
wasn't
can't have that. That's mine. Okay.
It's okay. I have my Munster cleaner.
Hey, we did get Monster samples in too, or
It's
I should say Monster.
Monster.
Seriously, reviews on this.
Yes.
Is it Munster or Monster?
We'll do about.
We'll do
Tomato, tomato. I mean, who cares?
No one calls it a tomato.
She's a little high strung, isn't
I
she?
am. I'm
She
really
is.
All right,
excited.
you gotta cut back on your protein drink here.
I think they put crack in this.
I think so
I think so
too.
too. You're not allowed to have Starbucks
Did-
or anything before, an hour before.
So there was another product other than the Voodoo that you were totally excited about. The Wii.
Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know if you guys came across this, surfing the web or anything, but I did. The Wii Concept Remote. They have a new one. I don't know if you guys think the way I do, but when I saw this picture, only one thing came to mind. So let us know what you guys think. It's definitely...
Okay, check out the picture.
Check
It's
out
coming
the
up.
picture.
I'm not
It's
too.
horrible.
I'm not too thrilled about the design.
No.
It could be that I'm just a guy.
Just leave some
I-
reviews of what you think.
I
about
have
the remote.
other things that resemble that, but I don't know.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. I'm just saying.
Like a presentation thing.
Wand.
A wand.
I keep those around everywhere. I don't know about you.
Was there anything else you were interested in talking about on Slash Gear?
One of the things, the new Chrysler thing, they're putting it on the like Jeep, Dodge.
What is it?
It makes your car a hotspot.
Is it
Plus,
expensive?
it's not.
Who carries it?
Okay, it's, let me look up the company. AutoNet Mobile. They make a router for your car. The router's pretty expensive.
What's the difference between that and the Kyocera router?
Okay, because the Kyocera it's $250, but it's not hooked in your car, so it's kind of bulky to carry around. But if
So
they
this is like embedded direct.
Right.
It's like
you don't see it.
it's like
Yeah, so
aftermarket.
they install it. It's $450 for the router.
Who's
But
the service provider? Are they gonna charge you an arm and a leg?
no, it's only $30 a month.
And what's the bandwidth? Like?
They haven't announced any of that yet.
See, that's because they don't know
Yeah.
it yet.
Yeah.
so.
So once they test that, I would be impressed. $30 a month is a lot cheaper than an air card.
I would pay for the
Anybody
air
see-
card because I can take the air card with
True.
me.
I mean, like a little air card.
like the Sprint card or.
Unless
just
you're
that.
living
But
out
it's
of your car.
$60 a month.
Like you
Like
guys
traveling.
are.
Yeah.
Low.
If you travel like consistently,
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
But
I
only
can-
in your
see,
car.
I
Yeah.
can't justify paying $30 plus the $400 fee to,
Yeah.
to
install
integrate
it.
that when I can buy this for $100 or sometimes it's
Well,
even
it's free with activation right now. Like
And-
this at Best Buy is free right
Yeah,
now.
and that's $60. I can take it with me anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's up to you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
tell us what you think.
All depends on,
On
your
you.
It's
life.
on Slash here. Check out the review.
Do you think they'll do it in retrofit one of our cars?
That would be
Yes,
awesome.
Your little
I
lime
don't know,
green
she has
Put it in a
bug.
bug.
Kyocera was pretty cool. I don't know.
I
don't know.
thought Kyocera was awesome setting that testing.
Yeah, they are.
No, we've used and reused that thing
Oh,
Yes,
everywhere.
yeah. Everywhere. It's very cool.
So one of the things that I saw at the Digital Experience in New York this past week that I was totally shocked with. I'm not a BlackBerry guy, and when I saw the Bold for the first time, and we'll run the clip here in a little bit, I was blown away. I mean, it's not like the BlackBerry you see today. The Bold is just beautiful.
Really?
It's got a wide screen, new operating system. The keyboard is just easy to use. I think
Now, is it still like a phone like this? Like
It's a little
keyboard's there,
wider.
does it slide
Is it like
out?
No,
curved size?
it's kind of like a curve, but it's a curve on a diet. On a diet.
Okay.
So it's a lot thinner. It's wider. The screen is just gorgeous, guys. I mean, you're gonna love it when we get one in review.
Definitely.
18
I've always been a fan of BlackBerry.
I can't get around to it.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's,
I think once you start
It's
on something
different.
else, it's really
Yeah.
hard to transition.
I mean, but for me, I wouldn't give up my iPhone 3G for it. But
Oh,
for
heck no.
but of course, but for
Don't
hardcore
insult
BlackBerry
me like that.
users,
yeah.
it's going to be a dream
Yeah.
come true because
Well,
it's
because a lot of businesses go to that too.
Definitely
Right.
everyone in my work,
you
BlackBerry.
carry one.
Yep. that's all I got.
'Cause that was like the first trend with businesses.
Yeah.
With Blackberries.
Yeah.
If you had a BlackBerry, I mean, you were high
You
up.
were the man or
Yeah.
the chick. I know another phone I saw that was really cool was the Sony Ericsson C905, I believe, 8.1 megapixel
8 in a phone.
in a freaking.
Is it big?
No, it's a really decent size.
Is it like the other one? we got?
When you guys see the video and the picture, just give us some feedback what you think of it.
What about the HTC?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
That
We were one of the few that got to meet with HTC a day after, a couple days later, and it's kind of like the Diamond. I mean,
It has a full keyboard. Right?
it's got a full keyboard that slides up. For me, the Diamond is like, let's say, the Diamond is like a model on steroid, whereas the HTC
Oh, it's a model
Okay.
on steroids.
the HTC Pro is kind of like Big Bertha, if you will. She's
Big.
bigger.
Diamonds all forever.
And I couldn't love it. It's too bulky.
Too.
Yeah.
I was looking at the pictures. I thought so too a little bit.
And I think based on the preliminary comments we're getting back,
Mhm.
it's kind of thick.
Okay.
We would expect, I personally would expect that in this day and age,
Phone's getting smaller.
then,
Yeah.
it's the same width as the Diamond, but it's just,
Well, to fit everything in. I mean, do you remember when they came out the Razor?
yeah,
How big of a thing that was?
it was wide, right?
Yeah. No, the Razor was so thin. Everyone,
It's
it
thin,
cost
but
like
it's
$200.
Well, 400. Initially, it was like 500 bucks.
Yeah. It was crazy, but now
Now they're getting
it's like, okay, we're going back to
Yeah.
getting bigger. But I mean, we're adding more
My
features.
challenge to the manufacturer is this: why can't you get the freaking keyboard thinner? Why is it, if you put a sliding keyboard in there,
'Cause
why does it
they-
have to be so thick?
You
I
mean,
mean-
like the phone part?
Not the phone part, but the keyboard.
The keyboard
part.
itself.
It's like,
Because if they make it thinner, aren't they going to get complaints that the keys are smaller, and then you can't use them? Like I
But
think
being
it's
thin
a
would be the same as like the width.
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this thing. This thing's got haptic response, haptic feedback. Why can't they implement this into a slider? I mean, this would totally
That's what
rock.
makes it. That's the when you vibrate, right?
Yeah.
When,
That's
when you touch it,
when you touch it,
vibrates.
it gives your brain the sensation that you've really touched something.
Yeah.
And if they can implement that technology into something like the HTC
I
Touch
hate
Pro,
that sensation when I don't touch it.
yeah, it's a pain. I know. I know Nokia's got 2 new phones coming out, and I was blown away with the E71. It's thin. It's, to borrow Ashley's word, sexy.
What did I
It's
say?
got a built-in QWERTY keyboard. It's thinner. It's nothing like the E61, if you know what I'm talking about. What else did I see there that was cool? Not a whole lot.
When are they expecting the Bolt to be out?
I'm hoping soon, like
Yeah.
maybe August.
That's what I was
timeframe.
seeing online. I didn't know if they told you anything
No.
differently. August, September.
Not anything firm right now. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we wrap up?
No.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Check back next week. We're gonna have another one up. Give us your feedback on how this one went. Look forward to hearing from you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.